Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Star Wars video. Today we are looking at 5 brand new Smart Play LEGO sets here, and these are launching on March the 1st alongside of the other 3 that we've already covered here on the channel. Those sets come with the Smart Brick. These sets do not. They're what's being called Smart Play compatible. They're really built around having a Smart Brick, and it just is really lacking. And I know that maybe this is something that happened with Mario where, you've got all these sets and they're literally selling suits, and if you don't have Mario, then what's the point of that? But we're talking like there's a wide range of sets and different prices, and there's cool characters and everything there. And these sets are relying way too heavily on you having the other sets, or the sets specifically with the Smart Brick. Reminder, it's not 6 countries, it's 7 countries that are going to be getting these sets: Australia, France, Germany, Ireland, Poland, United Kingdom, and the US. So if you're not in those countries, I don't know if or when you'll be getting them. Very disappointed that LEGO never said that up front. And also, I don't believe a lot of the influencers either have realized this or are just not mentioning it either, who have promoted and talked about Smart Play, because again, this wasn't communicated very well by LEGO. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's go through and talk about the sets. So the first one here that we have is set number 75420. This is Luke's Landspeeder. It has 215 pieces and is retailing for $39.99 USD. And it's interesting. I think the Landspeeder build, it's fine. It looks very toyetic. I think that canopy piece there for the windscreen is kind of neat. Again, it just feels very big and bubbly there, and I like the prints on the back engines and all that. And you've also got this side build here as well that allows you to fuel the Landspeeder, which is kind of neat. It's a little Jawa shop there, and you've also got this hammer to repair the Landspeeder, I guess, if it takes damage. The 2 exclusive Smart Play pieces in the set is the tile there that's included inside of the Landspeeder that will make it do different sounds and interact and fueling and repairing and all that. And Luke is a smart minifigure as well, so he makes different sounds, and if you've seen my other videos talking about this, they just don't sound like anything. They just it's just gibberish. But you've also got Jawa, which is cool. Really neat torso there, and you've also got a Gonk droid, which has a really cool print there as well. Not worth $40. Next set we have is set number 75421. We did talk about this, but there weren't official images. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. It has 473 pieces and is retailing for $69.99 USD. It's interesting to be getting a TIE Advanced. Like, I think the shaping of this does look quite good. Again, a little toyetic, but that's fine. It's the back that's completely open, which is just insane to me. You've got a small build there to refuel it. I think this is part of the Death Star there, and repair it. You've also got a little side build there as well for Yavin and this turret that can shoot at the TIE, but it cannot actually do damage or anything since there's no Smart Play involved with that. You do get a Rebel Trooper as well, and included is a Smart Vader minifigure as well as the Smart Brick, a tile for the TIE Advanced, a charging little table there with a wire. Next set here we have is 75422. This is the Dagobah training set, has 440 pieces, and is retailing for $69.99. And half of this is atrocious. That build for levitating it all is just crazy to me. In this era that we have clear parts and different functionality and just incredible play features, I'm thinking even in some of the Mario sets you would never see anything like this. This is insane to me. I really just look at that and I'm in disbelief. Like, I don't get it. It is just so messy looking with all those Technic beams and everything. It's really crazy. I think the stand that's on, like the environment build, I think looks quite nice with the different dark green and trans green there. I think that's a really nice touch. And the design of the hut from the outside looks really nice as well. I really love the door there and just sort of the shaping and size of this. I like the smoke coming out there as well. The interior, though, is where I'm just sort of at a loss of this section here. Is that like a is that a substitute smart brick there that they've got built out of trans orange parts there that's on top of that tile, and then you've got all these different colored food that I guess the minifigures can eat or the smart brick can eat. I don't really know, but that's interesting. So that's where the brick goes, though. It can change colors and everything. The other exclusive things that you get here, you've got the food tile there, you've got the levitating stuff, and then a smart minifigure here of Luke, and a smart minifigure of Yoda, who has mid-legs. And I don't know why he has mid-legs. That's terrifying. And that is not the only one that you will see that with as we continue through these sets. 75423, this is Luke's Red 5 X-Wing, has 584 pieces, retailing for $89.99 USD. And this is an interesting set for sure. So you're getting a total of 5 tiles here, a smart brick. You've got that turret as well as a stormtrooper, a smart figure of Luke, as well as you've got this little transport there and a cool Yavin figure there too. Smart Leia and a smart R2 that has a different back with a tile there that I don't know why he's just not a smart figure. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You've also got the X-Wing there, which it's very big and bulky. It's fine. It's for you to be able to swoosh it around and everything. You've also got this satellite antenna there that allows you to put the smart brick and communicate and different things. And you've also got the charging. Next up, 75424. This is the ATST. It has 347 pieces. Is retailing for $49.99 USD. This set here, I think, looks good. Like, the ATST, it looks fine. It does seem a little toy-like, but, you know, I think it still gets the job done. It seems well-constructed and everything. I don't really have any complaints about... Oh, the back is... It's completely open, and that looks just... Nope, I don't get it. You've got the whole top of the head that can open as well, which... That's not how that works. There is a hatch, but the whole head doesn't lift up. Oh my goodness. I really don't get that. Like, it looked like a fine ATST build. And then you look at the top and the back, and it's like, what the heck just happened? Like, why not just have a hatch? Or why not have this whole panel that can cover up the smart bricks in these different sets? Like the tie. I don't get it. We've got a speeder here that is pretty bulky so that you could put the smart brick there in the back. You've also got 2 minifigures here. You've got a scout trooper as well as the pilot, which looks really cool. And then you've also got Wicket with mid-legs for some reason here as well. Next up, 75425. This is the Mos Eisley Cantina. Has 666 pieces, retailing for $79.99 USD. And let me tell you, I think that this is really missing the mark here. For sure, for a number of reasons. Number one, I think it's the characters included here. I am severely disappointed that this is now the only Mos Eisley Cantina set in the entire history of LEGO Star Wars to not include a Han minifigure with Greedo. I genuinely am baffled by that decision. It makes zero sense in my mind why that is the case. How do you have a functionality in this set where you can have Greedo actually jump out of the seat and everything here, and then you're locking a smart brick Han in another set? You didn't have to have a smart brick version of him. You could have had a regular version of him here in the set. But it makes no sense. Vader appears in 2 sets. Han should have been here. It just genuinely makes zero sense how the 2 named characters in the set is Ben Kenobi, who is another smart minifigure here, and Greedo. The rest of this, I think, is fine. It's not bad. I like the door. I think that's a cool function to include here. You've got the band, which looks great. Like, I love those figures a lot. I want more of them to add to my collection. And I really love the posters in behind them too. I think those are really cool stickers to have. You've got the boombox there that sits where the smart brick will go for you to actually have figures sing and have the Cantina song play. And guess what? It's just generic non-licensed music. And it's just, to me, that's a huge failure. I think that looks pretty well designed there. No bartender included, which I think is a miss. But you do have a sign in the back for the different ingredients, I guess, that you can mix and make yourself in this blender that is sort of similar to, I guess, what we got before for the Yoda's hut. So again, another smart brick replacement inside there. And you can add different fruits and everything. I will say I really like that we've got blue milk in a glass. I think that's really cool. You've got a dewback as well. And you've got a tile there specific to that. And a sand trooper included as well. This is specifically, they think that it's a fun play feature to put an X-Wing tile onto the back of the dewback. And then the dewback's arms are designed to actually fold out so that you can have it flying around as if it's an X-Wing. I'm not making this up. Next up, 75426. This is the Millenium Falcon set. Has 885 pieces, retailing for $99.99 USD. So this is where you are getting that smart minifigure of Han. Actually, they're all smart minifigures, which I find kind of surprising here. So Han's here. You've also got Chewbacca. I think that's great to have the duo together. I think that makes sense. And then you've also got C-3PO, who is a smart minifigure. And then again, another repeat here of Farm Boy Luke being included. So they'll have duplicates in other sets, I guess. So in order for you to recreate that scene, you've got to get the smart Han here that's locked behind the $100 paywall for this Millenium Falcon, which doesn't look the worst, I think. It looks quite nice from certain angles, but very toy-like. Like, you look at that turret up at the top with those candlestick pieces, and it does feel very toy-y. And I think it's kind of cute in that regard. Like, you look at the cockpit, I think it can only sit one figure, but it's leaving space. And this is just what's bothering me, I think, the most about these sets, besides the price and the regional exclusives. Yeah, anyways, you've got a spot there. Could easily just be covered up. Could easily just slot the smart brick inside there. We don't have to see it, but leaving that big gap. And again, this is where my mind is just, I'm really confused by the thinking behind these sets. Because you've got stuff like we saw in the Cantina and Yoda's house, where they're including these smart brick replacements. But then for sets like this and the ATSC and the TIE Advance, it's like, no, we're not going to include parts to cover this up and make it look clean if we don't have the smart brick there. So the different functions that you've got the cockpit that we talked about, fuel explosions in behind that section slides out. You've also got the hyperdrive as well, that again, the brick's going to be inside, so it's going to be covered up when you activate it. That's good. You've also got a spot for Luke to actually train, and that tile, the lightsaber dueling there, it's interesting because it's got green and red. It's just a lightsaber swooshing sound that allows you to practice with the training dummy, and you can move him around a little bit. You've got the sabacc table there in the center, and then also the bed there as well. So not a great interior at all, in my opinion. And the last set here that we've got is set number 75427. This is the Throne Room Duel and A-Wing set. Has 962 pieces, retailing for $160 USD. So, biggest set of the bunch. You've got an A-Wing unnecessarily included here, which looks good. I think that is neat. You've also got this turret as well, the charger. You've got a pretty decent build there, I think, for the window and the frame and everything there for Palpatine. And his chair looks great, and spots for the Royal Guards. And then you've also got the steps leading down to this dueling area that is very reminiscent to the original dueling sets that I had when I was growing up. And you could put the smart bricks in behind them and have them duel it out. So you've got 2 bricks included here in the set, which is why the price is the price that it is. And 5 tiles, 3 smart figures here as well, with Emperor Palpatine, Vader again here included, and we've also got Luke in his Return of the Jedi outfit. I'm very intrigued by like what everyone else is gonna sound like Greedo and Wicket and Yoda, Palpatine, all that. Which, by the way, Palpatine's lightsaber is included in his set, and I'm now realizing I think the idea behind that is that you could take the Yoda minifigure from Dagobah and give him Luke's green lightsaber from that set, and then have them duel it out, and they'd make the same sounds. Look, I really don't like feeling this way. I know a large part of this is me feeling very used by Lego, and the fact that they just didn't advertise that this is going to be a limited launch at the start of the hype around the Smart Play. I'm so excited for March 1st. Genuinely, I cannot wait to see how these sets are going to perform. I'm really curious, like, is the online community missing the mark? Is it just us older fans of Lego? I really don't think that is the case, but we'll have to wait and see. Be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so that you don't miss out on future Lego Star Wars, hopefully real and normal set news and reviews coming on the channel soon. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.